They're here. I'm Jamie, and I'm a video producer at Asurion. Over the last year, I've gotten married and bought my first house. Now, it's time to make that home sweet home smart. I'll do it with a little help from my friends and our Asurion experts. This is Home Smart Home. My parents are here. They made the cross-country trip in their RV to come visit us for a few days. We already have smart locks on the back door, but now I want to add some smart lights so they can easily get in and out, and most importantly, not wake us up. Smart lights are a great entry point for building your smart home. They're convenient and easy to use, plus they can save you energy and improve your home security. But with so many devices to choose from and ways to set them up, getting started can be overwhelming. Let's start with the basics. One of the easiest ways to make your regular lights smart is with a smart plug. You can make any lamp a smart device without needing to buy a fancy new bulb. I'm going to take this old lamp to the mudroom and make it smart. Before I get started, here are some of the features that I looked into. Compatibility with smart assistants, like Alexa or Google. Scheduling so I can set times for lights to turn on and off automatically. Finally, energy monitoring. If you're going to be using your smart plug for something like a coffee pot or even a washing machine, that would be a cool thing to have. It's not a huge selling point for me. I decided to go with the Kasa by TP-Link. It's small, inexpensive, and will work with my Google Hubs. The Kasa doesn't have energy monitoring, but for what I want to use it for, that's fine. Okay, it's smart plug time. All right, I'm gonna open the app, add device, smart plug light. Got it plugged in, next. And now I'll just follow the steps in the app. All right, the smart plug is set up in the Kasa app and linked to my Google Home account. Let's try it out. Hey Google, turn on mudroom lamp. And that's how you make a dumb light smart. Another way to do that is with smart dimmers. The previous owners of my house installed Leviton smart dimmers in the kitchen. I downloaded their app and got everything set up. Then I linked them in the Google Home app, and now they work with my hubs. Now let's crank it up a notch and use some real smart bulbs. I did some research and here's what I found. When choosing bulbs, there's basically two roads you can go down, with a hub or without. Lights without a hub have built-in Wi-Fi and are cheaper and easier to set up. Lights that use a hub generally have more features and capabilities, but are a little more expensive. You may remember from my last episode that I have a Philips Hue light strip under my kitchen cabinets. That uses a hub called the Philips Hue bridge. Now I want to jazz things up a bit with a few more bulbs and accessories. Here's what I'm thinking. A nighttime routine in the Hue app, where a motion sensor by the back door triggers the light strip in the kitchen and the bulbs in the living room and dining room. So if my parents need to come in from the RV during the night, the lights will automatically turn on for them. For added security, I'm going to use If This Then That and motion detection on my Arlo outdoor camera to turn on the smart plug and lamp by the back door. To pull this off, I'll use 3 more smart bulbs and a motion sensor. They'll all be Philips Hue products so they can work with my existing bridge. The bulbs I'm using are multicolor dimmable LEDs, and the installation instructions are in the app. Let's get them set up. There are a lot of steps coming up, so feel free to pause and rewind. Open the Philips Hue app. Tap the 3 dots in the top right. Then Light Setup. Add light. Search. Then you should see your new lights in this list. Rename them and then go back to the Home menu. Click the 3 dots again and tap Rooms and Zones. Create New. Mine is in the living room, and check the lights you want to add. Then just repeat this for any other rooms you added lights to. You connect the motion sensor in the Hue app, just like the bulbs. Now it's all connected, and I'll customize the lights' behaviors based on rooms and time of day. During the day, they'll do nothing, and at night they turn on dim, and after 5 minutes of no motion, they turn off. Now let's use the If This Then That app to connect my Arlo camera to the smart plug. Tap Create, If This, Add. Search Arlo. Trigger is motion detected. Create trigger. Then that, add. Kasa TP link. Turn on. I see my device there. Create action. Continue. And finish. Okay, I think it's all connected. Now we wait until it gets dark to try it out. All right, the motion sensor in the Arlo triggers the smart plug. Yes. Now the Hue motion sensor should trigger the other lights. I see lights on, and it looks like all the ones I set up in both apps. It worked. Setup would have been a lot easier if I could have done it all in the Google Home app, but this route does the job. And it really is set it and forget it. Now I don't have to worry about my parents needing to come in from the RV at night. And I like that the Arlo can trigger the smart plug as an extra layer of security at our back door. Here's a few more of my favorite things about smart lights. First is the obvious. I love being able to use my voice to turn on the lights. And if that isn't easy enough, I can always pull out my phone and control them through the app. Next is the Home and Away feature in the Hue app. It controls the lights based on your location and whether or not it's dark outside. It also helps with security. I created a custom routine in the Hue app that turns lights on and off at random times in different rooms. This helps it look like people are home, even when we're not. Last, but certainly not least, is the entertainment factor. We love playing video games, watching movies, and listening to music, and smart lights can add flair to all of those. You can get additional accessories and third-party apps to make your lights change to music or even reflect what you're watching or playing on TV. I guess you could say, smart lights brighten my day. But seriously, my smart home is really coming together. We now have speakers, a doorbell, security cameras, locks. What else do we have? Plugs, and now smart lights. Keep watching to see what comes next. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, if you have access to Asurion experts, they can help you get your smart devices connected and running smoothly.